Пау, уходи оттуда, это он! Нет, помоги, нет!
I screamed at the top of my lungs, but it was already too late. All that remained was dead silence and my phone lying on the ground. I could only watch helplessly through the cold screen, powerless to do anything. By the next day, my boyfriend was already lying in a coffin. Everyone thought I'd lost my mind. They didn't believe me about the shadow, but I knew clearly this wasn't a hallucination because this wasn't the first time it had appeared. Half a month ago, when I was recording a video at home, I noticed a blurry shadow standing behind the door. I thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. When I turned around, there was nothing behind me, so I kept staring at my phone in a daze. Several minutes later, I still couldn't make out what that figure looked like. Growing more and more frightened, I went to the living room to ask my adoptive parents, but they hadn't been to my room. This only made me more confused. The next day, as I sat in the park, carefully recalling this bizarre incident, I inadvertently discovered something even more disturbing on my phone. The video I'd recorded at home that day had a black figure in it. My casual recordings of daily life also showed the same thing. This black shadow seemed to have been following me all along. That night, afraid the black shadow would come for me, I held up my phone to use as a camera. I kept waiting for the black shadow to appear, but I couldn't fight off the drowsiness. Eventually, I fell asleep, and while I was defenseless, a figure suddenly appeared on the right side of the frame. The lights even dimmed at the same time. Unfortunately, the phone hadn't started recording. When I woke up the next day, everything around me had returned to normal. My adoptive parents thought I was just too heartbroken over my boyfriend's death, so they urged me to go out and clear my head. They even planned to take me to a party that very night. At the party, everyone was dancing and having fun together. Only I stood alone in a corner, forcing a smile. Fortunately, my two best friends understood. After learning I had no interest in the party, they decided to take me home first, but on the way, something bizarre happened again. A terrifying crying sound came from my phone, and only I could hear it. Immediately, I began walking toward the apartment building as if I'd lost consciousness. My two friends, worried something might happen to me, followed me into the building. Little did we know this decision would haunt us for the rest of our lives.